Hi friends, welcome. I'm Mischa. If we don't know each other, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to be with you. I've been a bit under the weather, so I haven't been on the mat a lot recently. So I wanted to sort of offer what I need, which is kind of a re-entry flow. I like to do that every once in a while anyway, because we all have those times when we sort of get out of our practice and we want to come back in a way that feels inviting and easeful and free. Yeah. Because for me, when I've been off the mat a little too long, that's what I start to lack, is that freedom of movement. So I want to find, again, the balance between the integration and alignment and this expansive, spacious quality where I have space to breathe and move. So that's what I want to offer to you as well in this practice. So we'll begin in a seat as usual, but take any supported shape. Yeah, so you could be seated, you could be lying down, just taking a moment to tune in and connect. Take a moment to shake out or roll out or let yourself settle. Soften your gaze or bring your eyes closed if that feels good. Check in with what your body needs. I'll offer a variety of movements and engagement cues, and you just have to take what feels right for you. Maybe you focus more on the integration or more on the spaciousness, or truly in that balance between the two. Settle on intention, the way you want to move through this practice and through the rest of the day. And as you settle that into your breath, into your bones, we'll amplify that intention, amplify this breath that connects us by finding a few breaths together and the sound of Om. So first, just let all the breath out, maybe even taking a moment in that emptiness, that little spark of engagement, drawing the navel to the spine, lifting through the pelvic floor. And then find a deep breath in. And sigh it out. And just let it go. And again, with that moment of emptiness. And press down through your sitting bones, reach through your crown as you breathe in, creating a tall channel for breath. And once again, sigh it out, let it go. This time, a breath in toward Om, that deep breath that draws up and creates space or takes advantage of space. Twice more. Breath in. Just let that resonance sort of continue to vibrate in your bones, in the space around you. Let it expand through your breath. And start to add some intuitive movement with your breath. So that might be a big expansion with your inhale. Maybe you're opening the chest, the belly, rolling your shoulders back. And gathering in with the exhale, that sense of pulling in towards center, emptying out. But it might look really small, or it might get big. Your arms might get involved. Just as long as you're sort of allowing your whole body to breathe. That's the shape you're going for here, is just the shape of breath. Wherever you are, make this last round a bit bigger, both in the breath and in the movement. And with your next inhale, root through your sitting bones, reach tall. And as you exhale, bring your arms as wide and far back as you can. With ease. Yeah. Once again, inhale, reach forward and up. And exhale, circle wide, back and down. I lied. I think we're going to do that 3 times. That feels really nice. Forward and up, pressing down through your sitting bones. And exhale wide and down, and that'll bring you toward a tabletop shape, however you want to get there. Take your time. Work out any kinks you need to. And find already in this shape this balance of sort of hugging in, like you could hug your muscles toward your bones and hug your belly toward your spine. And at the same time, there's this, hello Izzy, there's this expansion out, pressing down through hands and feet, pressing up through the back of your heart, pressing out through the crown of your head and your tailbone. All the way to the bottom of your breath, we're here. And then again, as you inhale, expand the front body. Draw your tail back, your heart forward. A cow spine. And as you exhale, press into the earth, round your spine and hug in a cat spine. Once more, inhale, expand a little softness in your elbows, openness through the collarbones. And exhale, root down, hug in, gather up, empty out. Tuck your toes behind you. Find the same thing, but maybe you lean your hips back a little bit as your heart opens forward. And as you exhale and round your spine, maybe you're coming forward a bit, stretching through the wrists. And then this time, as you draw back, lift your knees, lift your hips back and up toward downward facing dog. But right away, gonna lift through your belly, wave forward, round forward. Toward plank, lengthening out, and then bend your knees right away. Draw your hips back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift your hips, wave round forward, lengthen. So we're just kind of getting in this flow of moving in the shape and the pace of your breath. And letting your body sort of sort itself out. One more wave forward. One more wave back. And this time as you come forward, lift your right knee toward your chest. But keep your hips tall as you can to the bottom of your breath. And then as you inhale, extend your hips back, your right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, lift your hips, round your spine, hug knee toward your nose. One more time, inhale, expand back. Exhale, hug in to step forward, back knee down. Inhale, sort of unfurl your spine, reach your crown forward. Exhale, draw your hips back. And for today, so you find this half split shape, pull your belly back and round your spine. Press against the earth. Wave forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull your hips back. Maybe the right knee stays bent as you round. Once more, inhale, forward, lengthen out. Exhale, pull back around. Inhale, forward, press down through your right foot to reach your arms tall, Anjaneyasana. And take this moment to draw your hips forward and to find the hugging in. Hug in through both legs, down through your right foot, and then expand up through your fingers. Arms go as wide as they can and down. To pour your weight forward and step forward, fold Uttanasana. Soften your knees, press through your feet, and inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Again, press through your feet, inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. This time, rise all the way to stand. Keep that softness in your knees. Sweep your arms tall, Urdhva. Take a moment, press your feet into the earth. Hug muscle to bone. Again, reach up and out. Exhale, sweep your arms back behind you, wide as you can. Either interlace your hands behind you or reach for opposite wrists or opposite elbows. Press down through your hands, reach up through the heart space. And then as you exhale, bend your knees, pour forward. Keep that bind if it feels all right. It might be early for your shoulders. You might want to let your arms go. But either way, we've got 2 breaths here. Find a path for your breath to travel. Release the shoulders away from your ears or the ears away from your shoulders. Let your hands drip down to the earth. Let your knees bend deep. And find a chair pose, Utkatasana, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, sweep your arms back, a little tuck of the tailbone, a little draw in through your belly. Inhale, lengthen. Sweep your arms forward. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Tuck a little bit, navel the spine. Press through your left foot, rise right knee toward your chest. Exhale, press your right heel back, crown forward as you sweep your arms back. And this left leg probably wants to stay bent for now. Inhale, pull again forward and up, right knee sort of to 90 degrees. Exhale, press your right heel back. Oh, an airplane or warrior 3. Inhale, pull in and up. Stay here this time. Swim your right arm back toward a twist. Yeah, Parivrita. Hug in toward the center line. Then expand out. Press down through your foot, up through your crown, out through all 10 fingers. Breathe in. Exhale, soften into the twist. Maybe you could look a little bit toward the right. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Exhale, press your right heel back. Going to a lunge here, so touch your right toes down, but keep yourself as long as you can. Reach your arms forward, forward, forward. Then rise up, Anjaneyasana. And one more time, sweep your arms back, wide as you can, behind you. As if you could press your hands into the floor. Press down, lift your heart up, and then pour forward, hands to the earth. Step it back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Breath out. Soften your knees.
Inhale, press through your palms, draw your hips back. And exhale, lift a wave forward toward plank, rounding until you get to that bottom of your breath and you lengthen. Bend your knees, drop back. Exhale, lift wave forward. Inhale, drop back. This time as you lift your hips, keep them lifted, left knee toward your nose. Inhale, extend back, left leg back. Exhale, hug in, knee to nose. Inhale, expand. Exhale, hug in to step forward, back knee down. Draw your spine, your heart forward. Exhale, draw your hips back. And again, press down through this left heel. Lift your belly and round. Different than our normal half split, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, lengthen in the lunge forward. Exhale, pull back, round any amount. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pull back and round. Inhale, forward, press down through your left foot and rise arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Take that moment to settle in and forward. Hug in and up and down all at once. And then circle your arms as wide as you can. Back behind you. And then circle them down to frame your foot. Pour your weight forward and step forward, fold Uttanasana. Press through both feet, hug through both legs. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Once more, press through your feet, hug in, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. All the way to stand, root to rise. Urdhva Hastasana, hug in and down and up and out. And then circle your arms wide as you can, wide and back to interlace behind you or reach opposite wrists, opposite shoulder, or opposite elbows. In any case, press down into the earth through the back body, lift up through the front body, through the thighs, the belly, the chest, the crown, and then pour forward, fold, Uttanasana with a bind. Here for 3 breaths, partially to remind you that we're still breathing here. Yeah, and that the shape, you're not stuck in it, right? The shape breathes also. Last exhale, let it all go. Hands find the earth, deep bend through your knees, and your next inhale is Utkatasana, a chair pose, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sweep your arms back, little tuck. Navel to spine. Inhale, sweep your arms tall, Utkatasana. Exhale, sweep back, draw in. Shift your weight right, left knee toward your chest. Draw in and up. And again, I say toward your chest, but really it's more like 90 degrees. Find that integration that's going to help with the balance. Hug in and expand out. Breath in here. Exhale to press your heel back, sweep your arms back, and again, probably a nice bend in the right leg. Inhale, draw left knee in, reach tall, shoulders stay soft. Exhale, sweep back, heart forward. Inhale, gather in. Exhale, expand back. Keep that gathering though for the balance. This time as you draw in and up, we'll stay here. Swim your left arm back, right arm forward, twist. Each inhale, this reminder to hug in and up. Each exhale, we reach out and down. Maybe you start to peek your left eye toward your fingertips, left fingertips. Last breath in and out. Inhale, gather up once more. Exhale, press your heel back, heart forward. Inhale here to expand. Reach your left toes back, but keep this long line from your toes to your fingers as you reach forward. Then rise onto the asana, crescent lunge. Again, settle. Find that integration, your lower ribs hug in, the back of your waist lifts. And then make that big circle, big as you can, behind you to interlace your fingers or take a different variation. But again, that feeling like you could press your hands into the floor, press down through your right foot, up through the heart. And then pour forward, hands to the earth, to step back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now finally, here for 3 breaths. Hugging in through your arm bones and legs, down through your hands and feet, up through your sitting bones. But soften the heart toward the floor, the head toward the floor. Breathe. Next exhale, soften your knees. Keep pulling your hips back. That's the inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, lift your belly, wave forward toward plank. Lengthen and then bend your knees, draw back. Exhale, lift, wave forward. Lengthen, bend your knees, draw back. Exhale, lift your hips, right knee toward your nose. Stay tall in your hips. Circle your right knee out to the right. And then stack your right hip over the left. Press down through your right hand, lift through your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, finish the circle, right knee toward your chest. Look forward, step forward. All the way to our crescent lunge, reach tall. Once again, big circle through your arms. Interlace or holding the opposite wrists, but press down into the earth, lift your heart forward. Then pour forward toward that warrior 3. So give all your weight forward until your left toes leave the earth. Hugging your arm bones together, hugging your legs together, extend out. Then release the bind, draw your left knee toward your chest, rise up. Left arm swims back to twist. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Sweep your left arm under the right or palms together, elbows together. Cross your left your left knee over the right. Eagle legs, Garudasana. So again, could just press palms and elbows toward each other, drawing the shoulders back. Or left elbow is under the right in an eagle wrap. Just like our chair pose earlier, take an inhale to lengthen your spine, reach up through your fingers. As you exhale, little tuck through your tail, navel to spine, maybe elbows toward your belly. One more like that. Inhale, expand. Those left toes could touch down if they need to. Mine do. Exhale, curl in round. Inhale, release your arms, left knee toward your chest, rise. Circle your arms back, reach your left toes back, all the way to the earth, all the way to bring your back knee down, Anjaneyasana, reach up and back. Exhale, hands toward the earth. Woo. Draw your hips back once more, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, lunge forward. This time, sweep your right arm forward and up. Big twist here. Press through your left hand, through your right foot. Reach up through the right fingertips. Then reach your right hand back and let your hips sink heavy. Just stay here a breath. Draw open across your chest. Stay with the exhale. Inhale, lift your right arm to the sky again. Tuck your toes, lift your back knee.
See your hips get really light, almost like you're moving toward downward facing dog. Then turn all your toes to the right. Might want to walk your right foot back toward the center of your mat. Press down through the left side, open through the right side. You could stay right here, you're already in side plank, or stepping or sweeping the right foot on top of the left, Vashisthasana. Where you are, just take one big breath. Exhale, reach the right arm overhead, then down toward the earth. Step back or swivel downward facing dog. Whew, big breath in. Breath out. Once again, breath in. Sigh it out. Then really integrate your downward facing dog. Hugging in, soften your knees. Keep that, draw the hips back. One time, lift up and forward. Lengthen, bend the knees, draw back. Exhale, left knee toward your nose, hug in. Inhale, press back and up. Exhale, lift the hips, round in, knee toward your nose. Stay here, hips stay tall. Circle your left knee out to the left. Stack your left hip over the right. Press through your left hand, lift through the left knee. Big space. And then with your exhale, draw that left knee in toward your chest. Step forward, reach forward and up all the way to Anjaneyasana. Take that moment to hug in and down and up and out. Big circle of the arms. To interlace your fingers or grab opposite arms some way. Press down into the earth, lift up out of your pelvis, and then pour your weight forward. Forward, forward, forward till your right toes lift. Breathe big. Lift through your belly, lengthen through your spine. Then release the bind. Arms lift, right knee to the chest. Circle your right arm back, twist. Hug in and up like you could press down through this right foot. Exhale to soften into the twist a little more. Sweeping the right arm under the left, or palms together, elbows together. Bend your left knee, cross the right leg over. Hug into your legs, into your arms, and lengthen. Exhale, tuck in, navel to spine. Maybe the elbows draw toward your belly. And again, the right toes could come down for balance. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hug in. Inhale to lengthen, expand, unwind everything. Circle your arms back as your right leg extends back. Toes touch down. All the way down, back knee to the earth, Anjaneyasana, rise up. Circle back, draw your hips back, extending the left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Find a breath, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Lunge forward, right hand to the earth. Left arm forward and up, and we'll pause here first. Rooting down and expand up like you're trying to make more space between your shoulder blades. Press down through your left foot so the right hip isn't falling into the earth. Rotate your ribs, rotate your heart. Keep all of that. Reach your left hand back now toward the back of the mat and draw your hips forward any amount. Space across your collarbones, breath in, breath out. Hug through your legs, gather back up, left arm to the sky. Tuck your toes behind you, lift the back knee. Lift up through this whole right side like you're trying to take the weight up out of it. And turn all your toes to the left. Maybe walking your left foot toward the center of the mat a little bit. But again, rotate through your rib cage, make space between your shoulders. You could stay right here, or you could step this left foot in front of or on top of the right Vashisthasana. It's just 2 breaths. Press into the earth and then lift up out of it. Big breath in. Exhale, left arm overhead and then down toward the earth. Step back or pivot here to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Let it go. Reintegrate, hug through your arm bones, down through your hands, back through your tail. Exhale here. Soften your knees, inhale, drop back. Exhale, lift your hips, wave forward toward plank. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knees to the earth, chest and chin to the earth. Ashtanga Ashtangasana. Inhale, ripple forward, draw your pelvis to the earth, your heart forward, cobra pose. Bhujangasana, soften your heart to the earth. Just taking a moment to be supported. And again, you should bring your forehead down. I'm keeping it lifted so I can talk to you. Feel the support of the earth. Feel it hold your bones, hold the clay of your body. And then begin to press down into it on purpose. Your thumbs are drawn back, about at the nipple line, your low ribs. Press into your hands and back through your elbows. Forward through your crown. Your head is still on the floor. Hug in through your legs and down into the floor. Your thighs might even lift because your feet press into the floor so much. Here's where we build our cobra pose. Lift through your belly, navel to spine. Find the length in your spine that lifts your heart forward, lifts your crown forward. Use an exhale to soften this shape. Stay lifted, just soften. Inhale, hug in and down, lift your heart forward. Maybe go a little bit higher. Soften down. Bring your hands wider, maybe even off the mat. Hug in and down. Lift and roll your right shoulder back. A little twist. Soften back down. Again, reset. Hug in and down. Roll your heart forward. Then roll the left shoulder back. And bring it back down. Last time, get as tall as you want to get in this cobra pose. Elbows back, toes back, press into the earth to lift up. Stay an extra breath. Draw back through hands and elbows, forward through your heart. Then soften it down to the earth. Walk your hands back in along your chest. Press down to press the earth away through a tabletop shape. Always in this shape, I just have this sense of wanting to like move around a little bit, work out the kinks, so feel free. But reintegrate as you're ready. Walk your hands back toward your knees to rise onto your shins toward Ustrasana, camel pose. This really is one of those poses like Tadasana, like downward facing dog, where we're really using that balance. The balance is so, so crucial to making this shape. The hugging in towards center, hugging in of muscle to bone, integrating, and then expanding out to take up space. Yeah? So from here, spin your inner thighs in toward each other and back. That'll also kind of tuck your tail or draw your tail back. So you have to balance that by lifting your navel to draw your tail down. It's not tucked under, it's just down. Once you find that balance, hug in through your legs. There's a block in between. Lift through your crown. Lift through your arms.
Find the hugging in and down into the earth through your shins, through your feet. Lift through the heart. This first time, we're just gonna peel the elbows wide. Maybe there's a little lean back, but squeeze in through your arm bones, lift your heart up, squeeze your legs, lift your belly up. Stay with an exhale, we're still breathing. Inhale, gather yourself back up, reach tall. Exhale, sweep your arms down and back. Bend your elbows, hands to your sacrum. If that doesn't feel good, we haven't done a whole lot on the wrists, so if your wrists are not like feeling good about that, feel free to angle them outward a little bit, yeah? But do squeeze in through your elbows and back through your shoulders. Hug in and down through your legs, through your tail. In and up through your belly, in and up through your heart. Draw your chin toward your chest and then roll your head back if it's going back. Take 2 full breaths. So be where you can breathe. If you can't breathe, you went too far. Right, and inhale back up. Take a moment either here with your hands on your torso, or you could even sit your hips to your heels. Let yourself reintegrate, resettle. You got one last round here, so you can do the same thing again, peeling the elbows wide, and it's really like you're pulling down a bar, yeah, and pressing back against resistance if you're gonna do that. Or hands to your sacrum again, hugging in and back like we did in the cobra pose. Or maybe your hands are coming to your heels, yeah. Same hug in, pressing down to lift the heart up. Okay, I just talk for a while so that you get to breathe for a minute. Here we go. Hug in, even before you get up. Hug in and down. Press into the earth to lift your hips. Down to reach up. Either peel your arms, your elbows wide, or circle your arms back like before. To bring your hands to your sacrum or your hands to your heels. Hug in and up. Press down into the earth, lift the heart space, drag your chin, your ears back. Be where you can take 3 breaths. Full body breath. That next inhale as you climbing back out, hands to heart, reintegrate. Hips to heels, settle. Breathe. We'll take a moment in these 2 really foundational mudra for hand postures. So if you feel comfortable sitting on your shins, do that. If you'd rather cross your legs or sit differently, do that. But your hands are at heart center. We practice first Namaskar mudra, which means we press the palms together. You're hugging the fingers together, pressing the fingers and the thumb so there's no space between your hands. Press them in to feel the space between your shoulders open. Soften your shoulders away from your ears, lift your crown. This is really energetic. Yeah, we're pressing in to open up. Big breath to the back of your lungs. Clear it out. One more big breath in. Clear it out. Release your hands, reach tall. You could circle through your wrists a little bit if that feels good. Reach up and out, and then again, sweep your arms wide as you can and back behind you. Press your hands into the earth or into your feet to lift the heart up. One more time. Soften. I'm going to take this opportunity to switch my seat
You could do the same if you like. And now we're moving from this Namaskar mudra where it's really energetic, we're pressing in, to an Anjali mudra where we're keeping the fingers together and this pinky side of the hands together. But on the thumb side, we're leaving space. It's like this little teardrop shape, space for potentiality between your palms. Let your thumbs rest toward your sternum, toward heart center. Elbows are soft, shoulders away from your ears. And this is where we'll take a moment to plant a seed of intention. Maybe the same one that carried you through this practice, or it's something else, something more. What will you take with you from here off the mat? An intention for how you will move through the day, through the world. Plant that intention like a seed into that space between your palms where you will act from that intention. As you breathe toward your hands, plant that intention into the seat of your heart and into your breath that moves freely. Feel it move through your throat to speak from that intention. Feel it move up along the back of your head and down through your brain, so you can think from the foundations of this intention. Take another full breath in and breath out, keeping the channel open. You can either stay here in your seat, letting your hands drop to your thighs, if this is where you want to end your practice, or you can roll onto your back, find Shavasana. Either way, support yourself so that this is a space of deep rest and stillness, which is sometimes the hardest part to come back to. Without distraction, without movement, without a job to do except to be here. But as you're here, allow me and this practice and this breath to remind you that you are connected and supported at all times. Through this breath and the earth. The space that we share. Let yourself be reminded, let yourself believe that you are divine and free. Let yourself soften and be fully supported here. And begin to notice again that you're breathing. That breath moves freely through you without effort, only by your allowing it to do so. And let your breath expand like your whole body could breathe. And maybe that brings with it a stretch, a roll of joints. Bringing yourself back toward this moment, this body. We'll gather together again as well for the sound of Om. So you could do that as you are. You could come toward a seat. You could even take that beautiful Anjali Mudra, that space for resonance. And we use this sound, a sacred sound, the first and the last sound and everything in between. As a reminder of this resonance that's moving through all the time, just like your breath. And then we amplify it to bring that connection into our awareness a little bigger, a little brighter. As you're ready, find again that full body breath and let it go. And this time toward Om, a breath in. It's from this place where we're connected, where we're the same. I bow to you with gratitude, with love, as always. Thanks for being here in this community. If you want to dive a little deeper into community and into practice, we have a 200-hour training coming up starting in February. You can do that fully online with live participation or a hybrid online in person if you're in the Seattle area. We would love to have you. We'd love to study and practice and be in community with you on that level. So I'll put the info below, but please reach out if you've got questions. In any case, we'll see you soon. Be well, be good to each other.